is very clear. So it cannot contain only one row. It can contain the number of rows, but execution will be goes for on only one row. So it to be executed number of rows. It can hold number of rows. For example, I want 1700 to 1800. My work will be happening between 17 to 1800. I don't know which row number. 1720 కావచ్చు, 1715 కావచ్చు, 1734 కావచ్చు, 1784 కావచ్చు. I don't know exact number, but maybe my row is 1700 to 1800. So I put what here in between 17 to 1800. Put it in one place. The place is called a cursor. Okay, but it to be executed. For example, you are giving 1724. You start at 1701, 1702, 1703, like up to 1724. You need not start from 1 to 1724. Okay, so there are the two types of cursor. One is implicit cursor, and another is explicit cursor. What you mean by implicit cursor and what you mean by explicit cursor? It's very simple. So implicit cursor. Here an example. When you execute DML statements like delete, insert, update, and select statement, implicit statements are created the process statements. Oracle provides few attributes called implicit cursors. Okay, let me see. So we'll work with only some type of benefits with implicity, and some types of benefit more benefits will be getting explicit cursors. That is called an implicit. Only the difference is which few attributes you taken from that rows. That is only difference. Process will be same, execution will be same, everything will be same. That is implicit and explicit. So what are the attributes you have to see here? Just observe here. So one is here percentage found, second one is not found. Okay. So what are these two benefits? And then let me see in the next example. So just a bit. So the another one is row count. Okay. So we'll go for one example before that was syntax. Cursor is a keyword followed by cursor name, and we have to take which name. For example, employee table, you want to create a cursor. We go for employee cursor. You have to take your own names for your understanding. Okay. E is a common keyword. So select a statement. Simply select a char from table name. Okay. So what is the cursor name? A suitable name for cursor. Select statement is a query returns the number of rows. So this is giving simple example again cursor underscore name is select underscore statement. And the meaning what here? For example, according to the select statement, select star from employee table where employee number greater than or equal to 1700 and employee number greater than less than or equal to 1800. I said this is what here in between 17 and 1800. Whichever the rows are happening, it will be stored in my own cursor. The cursor name is I am taking for example EMP cursor. So which I take a temporary space name is what here? EMP cursor. EMP cursor contain how many rows? 100 rows from employee table in between 1700 to 1800. That is the syntax I am giving. Once again I am giving the syntax. Cursor, EMP cursor is select star from employee where EMP number less than 1700 and employee number greater than or equal to 1800. Simply whichever area you want, you will put into the select category. Okay, right. So next one is very simple. Just a minute. So there are the 4 steps to using explicit cursor. So one is declare the cursor in the declaration section, open the cursor in the execute section, fetch keyword you have to use in the explicit cursor, and close. Naturally my work is completed, then we go for close. Then another one is declaring. Declare cursor EMP underscore cursor is select from employee table where salary get the equal field. So what here the example is telling, more than 5,000 salary, those who have an employee, that will be stored in the temporary name. The temporary name is what called here cursor. The cursor name is what here? EMP underscore cursor. So they will give that only. In the above example, we are creating a cursor EMP underscore CUR cursor on a query which returns the records of the file. For example, my table more than 5,000 salary having only 3 people. The 3 rows can be glowing that cursor. The 3 rows only going to that cursor. Okay. So I then accessing the records in the cursor. Simple. Okay. How they will be accessed? So open the cursor, fetch the records in the cursor. It's one editor. Close the cursor. Syntax. So fetch cursor underscore name into the record name, or fetch the cursor underscore name into variable list. So once the cursor is created, you will use a keyword that is fetch. Fetch is a keyword you have to apply here. You mention your cursor name into. So what records you want? Record name or table name or variable list or what else. So I want this variable from the cursor. So you will mention here. Okay. So next, general form of using express the cursor. Declare variable records, create a cursor. Begin, open cursor, fetch cursor, process the records, close the cursor. Simple. So what variables you want to declare? What are the records you want? So then what is the cursor name? So open the once the cursor is created, you can open the cursor, then fetch the cursor. Then what you do with that records, you will go for the process records. Then immediately you will use close. So begin and end you need to take. So this is the normal PLSQL program. Example you have to see here. Employee record, employee table 1. Okay, cursor. My cursor name is EMP underscore cursor. Select star from salary is greater than 10. Those are the salary more than 10 rupees. That records will be pasted into this cursor name, EMP underscore CR. So begin, open my cursor, fetch my cursor. So then I want print. What I print, what is the first name and what is the last name of that records. Then close. Okay, right, this is a very simple. Okay, next one is so then the next one is very simple. Percentage found, we have to use if percentage, in case what you want the records to be available, the fetch statement returns at least one row, will be get the result is true. If it returns the false, there is no record in your fetch statement. For example, you want to create a cursor, those who have the salary more than 5,000, no records are available. Those ఎవరికి 5,000 కన్నా salary ఎక్కువ లేదు అలాంటప్పుడు రికార్డ్స్ ఎలా వస్తాయి రావు కాబట్టి when you fetch automatically you will get a return result is what is false. Then not found, so simply reverse, vice versa, found, not found. So ఇక్కడ true is the equivalent to false, ఇక్కడ false is equivalent to true. Okay, then is the row count, how many rows in your according to your temporary space. So no rows will be selecting, no rows. Is open, the cursor is already opened, the cursor is already closed. It will be notifying with help of this attribute that is called is open. So there are the 4 attributes: percentage found, percentage not found, percentage row count, percentage is open. Percentage found is used for which purpose? If the temporary area or the cursor can return at least one row, it returns true. If the cursor doesn't return any rows, then it returns false. So vice versa of the reverse, not found. Already I discussed with you. True is equivalent to false of the found, false is equivalent of true of the found. Okay? Row count, how many number of rows fetched by the fetch statement. Okay, if no rows is submitted, then simply it returns error. So if if it is returns false, it returns if you want to try it, even though it returns false found, okay, that means what here, no row is existed in the cursor. Even though you try to count how many rows, you will get the errors. Okay, easily you can understand here. When it returns false, automatically what you can understand here, the particular cursor doesn't have any rows. Okay, even though you try to calculate how many rows in the cursor, there is no rows. But even though you ask how many rows, simply you will get a message errors. Okay, if it returns true, okay, good. The particular cursor having at least one row, you understood. More than one row or at least one row. So if you try to count how many rows, simply 10 rows, 5 rows, 1 rows, 2 rows, whatever the number of the rows, it will be written. Okay, then the last one is open. What is open? Already some people are using your cursors. Already some people are using your cursor. So it will give, the cursor is already used by some other process. If it is closed, it will give a message false. You will get a message true. Okay, the cursor is already used by some people. It will be opened mode. Okay, so then it returns false. What you mean by what here? The cursor is closed. The cursor is not open in the program. You open the cursor again, you go through. The work will be begin onwards. Okay, right. So up to this point, the cursors are completed. I'll discuss once again. The cursors are very important. So simply the cursor, again I repeat, cursor is simply it is a temporary work area in your Oracle tables. The table can determine what here, how many rows from which place to which place. You can include either one row or number of rows, depends on your condition with help of select statement. Okay, so we'll see the attributes and everything. So then the last topic we'll discuss the packages. The packages simply, so before going to the definition, I'm simply package everyone knows, whereas in the Java language is also packages, whereas in the C language also packages, whereas in the CPP also packages. I have with the different names, whereas in the C CPP you can call as a library, whereas the Java we can call as packages. What do you mean by packages? Whichever the actions you want to put at one place, when you require, you can use them that place only. Simple. For example, in home, what your access is, for example, your mobile charger, your headphones, so like number of access you have, you will put it to the different places. Okay, you doesn't find out when you require, so you will put it in your own place. Easily go and you open your cupboard and take it that one. Here the cupboard, your own place is called your own packages. What you require, you will put it to the one place. So your watch kavachu, your headphone kavachu, like whatever it may be. So under different accesses together at one place. One place is belongs to yours. When you want, you can get them from. When you don't want, we'll put them into. Here also same thing. The package is nothing but which you want a function. For example, I want a built-in function average. Put into the function. I wanted some procedures. I wanted some trigger. I want something like whatever. I want some cursor. Whichever already you created with you people. Put at one place, giving a one name. The name is nothing but package. So this packages are schema objects, the groups logically related PLSQL types. Very clear that packages are schema objects that groups logically related PLSQL types. Variables and subprograms. Again I define PLSQL types, variables and subprograms. So naturally how the packages are created, a package will have two mandatory parts. One is the package specification, another one is the package body or definition. What do you mean by package specifications? Easily you can understand. Package specification means what? What is the package name? Okay. So what are the functions? The package can be used by whom? To given to the entire people. Will be called as public. I won't give an access to everyone. So then we'll go for private. Private is what here? I don't want to give anyone's. Simply for myself only I am creating. I together that functions, that variables, the types, everything into my place. When I require, I will use it. I will give access to everyone. I declared was the public. So simple example I took now just before only. Put into the my cupboard. My cupboard is locked, is nothing but private. My cupboard is not locked, it to be open. So everyone can come and take that, open the cupboard. They want whichever, they want charger, they want to watch, they want anything, they will get it. So that is called public. I don't want to give anyone's. Simply I go for lock. Lock is nothing but what is private. Here also same thing. Private is what here? I don't want to give an access to anyone's. I don't want to give any access to anyone. For the project is created by myself. I only use it. I can give the access for everyone. That can call here public. Okay. So next. So next one is, so just a minute.
Hmm? 15.
So next one is package body. What do you mean by package body? So I tell what private public to be the package specification and name. So body is nothing but what here? I want which statement to be executed with help of the body. I will put it into the body. So I will go for the example. For example, procedure find underscore. My package name is what here? Find create or replace package. Package name is what here? Cost underscore salary. So I will add a procedure. Okay. So my table is what here? Procedure. I go for the statement name, which statement salary into underscore salary where ID equal. So whichever the number I supplied from the keyboard, the number is getting into the ID. It will be checked in your employee table. That is nothing but your C underscore salary, and it will be checking automatically. It displays which you want from the table. Okay. So this is the example. So using the package elements. So same. Code customers ID, right? Then customer underscore salary, find underscore salary. Easily go through each and every statement in this program. While I'm giving the Xerox to you people, you can understood. So this will be helpful, much understood when you do practice. Those who have the systems, even though those who have the Oracle in your systems, can you start your practice? definitely it will be help you. Okay, so next one is okay. So this is I am closing this topic with the package. Okay, so I covered entire the syllabus which are left in the classrooms. Okay, with the online sessions. I every day I uploaded into the YouTube. Already I shared with your link also in my channel also. My name is A. Kalyan Kumar channel also. Let you subscribe the channel. Okay, then listen the classes regularly. If you won't understood, even though you can ask me, definitely you need to listen. So please don't wait the exams. Then when you know the exams, then only, I mean when you know the exam date, then only I open the page or listen the classes. It's a wrong attitude. You need to listen the classes first. If you won't understood, I mean somewhat getting confused or whatever it may be, let you make a WhatsApp call or let you make a query on the WhatsApp. Let you make a call on me. Definitely I help you. And again, when the college is open, definitely you do the practice with help of these triggers and everything. Okay, triggers, procedures, or PLSQL programs, unannounced PLSQL programs, and everyone you need to practice. Those have the systems, have the Oracle. Definitely do the practice. If you want to do how to do, or if you want know how to do, make a call and definitely ask it me. I help you. Okay. So I hope everyone read carefully and follow by my steps and everything. Okay.
Home, stay safe.
Okay. Right. And everyone I said stay home, stay safe. Okay. Be aware with the corona. Right. Bye.